Alrighty, so a little breakdown of the events for tonight. We are going to start off with the grand finals of Teamfight Tactics. That is going to be these beautiful 8 people here who are going to, what do they do in Teamfight Tactics? Can you explain this to us?
Well, Teamfight Tactics is one of the new games. Oh yeah, let's give them a round of applause.
Woo! Uh-oh.
So
Okay,
Teamfight Tactics, actually, much like every other game, came from a mod inside another game.
Okay.
Much like League of Legends, funny
Sure,
enough.
yeah.
So it started a few months ago inside Dota.
Okay.
Dota 2, it became a mod where people were just like, you buy units, you place them on the board, you wait for the timer to end, and the units automatically fight.
All right.
They fight against, first there's a round of creeps. Some of the creeps will throw items to you.
Okay.
So that's very important phase. Sometimes it will be gold, less desirable because items are very important in Teamfight Tactics.
Yeah.
You also get to mix your units. You can combine 3 units, make a powerful level 2 unit. You combine 3 level 2 units, you get a powerful level 3 unit. It's the max level so far.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
and of course, every unit has an origin and an alliance. So when you group them together, they get bonuses, and it
wow.
gets crazy.
Okay.
It
All
gets
right.
crazy. No, the most interesting part for me for tonight is going to be the fact that none of these players have actually played in the contest of UGL in the new patch.
That's right.
Rise
That's
of
right.
the Elements.
We do have a new patch.
We do have a new patch.
It went live, like last week, right?
Actually, more like 3 days ago.
3 days ago.
Yeah, it has been
3
very
days
new.
ago.
It's been very recent.
Holy crap. All right.
So it's going to be like a brand new game for everybody. Like I've been following Teamfight Tactics for a really long time, and the first time that I booted the game in Rise of the Elements, I was like, I am completely lost. Where are my units? What have you done with my units? Everything was completely different, and it's going to be very, very interesting to see what people are going to do with that.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see it myself, and I hope everybody here is excited as well. I think we're about ready to get started. Everybody, thumbs up if you're good to go. Ready? Everybody, thumbs up. All right, beautiful. There's thumbs on the phone. We'll take it. Thumbs up. All right. So without further ado, we are going to kick off with Teamfight Tactics. Thank you very much for being here, and we are now just going to transition to sitting. Thank you for the applause. Thank you. That was a hard transition. I didn't know if I was going to make that one, but
No,
we're here
made
now.
it.
We're here.
So while we're on the loading screen, maybe we should introduce our players.
Yeah, please,
So
go ahead.
in 8th place, we have Nimuniale with 30 points.
Oh, all right.
So let's give a round of applause for Nimuniale.
Nimuniale. Good job, all right.
Yeah. In 7th place, we have Fire Spirit 85 with 31 points.
Nice. Good job.
In 6th place, we have Siriae, I hope I'm not butchering the name, with 32 points.
Oh, nice. Go Siriae. You know what? I butchered it more than you did, so there we go. All right, there we go.
So 6th place, LCS. Oh, okay, well, never got the game
Wait, who
already
else
started.
is playing? Let's go real quick. Who else is playing?
LCS Max Slot, Dan Nami, Ichiban 007, Fine, and Niskander.
Wow, all right. Super cool. All right, well.
So we're in the carousel round. Players, actually, you can see there's a lot of champions going around circling there.
There are, yeah.
There's an element defined in the board right now, which is Inferno.
Okay.
What this is going to cause is that you're going to have a special hex in the board where you place your unit, they get special bonuses.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
so
in
that's
this case,
what's going
since
on
we're
here.
playing on Inferno, they get bonus attack speeds.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to see, usually the first 3 rounds, you only fight against creeps. It's usually the race to get items. Usually the most privileged ones, they'll get the best items.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so right
so it's
now,
a privilege thing. What is...
well, sometimes the RNG will not be nice. Like right now, we see players, they're getting some gloves. Player on the right corner got nothing but gold. We got a recurve bow.
Okay.
You can usually give these items to your characters, right? And they'll give you stats like attack speed, damage.
Gotcha.
Where it gets interesting is that you can mix your items too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you can drop an item.
How does that work? Yeah, how does that work?
So right now, let's say you only have an item. Let's take player 1 and 3 on this side.
Sure.
So they have a BF sword, gives you damage. They have a recurve bow. If you were to drop them into a character at the same time, they'll get together and they make a new item.
Oh, okay, very cool.
So with Rise of the Elements, not only did we get new alliances, new heroes, new everything, we also got new items.
Nice.
New recipes, as the Fable spatula, one of the, considered by many people online, one of the best items in the game.
Did you say spatula?
Yes, there is an item that is a spatula.
I heard you properly there.
Yeah,
That's okay.
you did hear me properly. It's a spatula.
Nice.
Fun fact, if you mix 2 spatulas, you can make an item that will grant you 1 more unit on the board.
Okay, so 2 spatulas equals 1 extra unit on the board.
On the board.
Nice.
So
right,
they're very sought after.
Okay. I see. So spatulas are important in this game.
Exactly.
I'm learning a lot, and I just want to mention too to the audience and again to our viewers on Twitch. I have never played Teamfight Tactics, and call that a sin against me for just shunning anything PC oriented. As many people know, I'm a console gamer at heart.
Right.
I don't understand why a mouse and keyboard can coexist at the same time. It's just very confusing for me. It's too fast. It's too fast. So. You are going to be teaching me a lot tonight.
That is correct.
I do appreciate that. So
that is correct.
So what's going on here? Does anybody have a spatula yet?
I don't believe anybody has a spatula yet.
Okay.
As I believe part of the balancing features in the game was that you can no longer get a spatula in the first rounds.
Okay, so spatula's too early or bad?
Yeah, spatula is a legendary item.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
it's a pretty nifty item if you want to call it.
All right, well that's good.
Right now they are going through their. I believe they're going through their last. No, this is the first PvP round. They have already gone through all of their creep rounds. They gather all their items. They're starting to make their combinations. As you can see on this side of the screen, our player on over this side has 2 alliances.
I see.
And it's a little bit too far for me to say exactly. I see Warden.
Okay.
And I am not quite sure what's the other one. It's a little bit too far for me.
So now there are 8 players playing here, but this is not a team game. This is a free-for-all game.
This is a free-for-all game.
Right.
As you can see right now, they're facing each other.
Okay.
So it will be it's a battle of attrition. Who can last the longer? Who can get the best units? Usually, the person who wins the battle, the amount of units that you have will damage the other player. The higher the level of the unit, the more damage the player will take.
I see. Okay. Now,
so as you can see, player here got 2 damage.
All right. Now, and you mentioned alliances though. So when you say alliance, are they making alliances with other players right now?
Not precisely with the other players. When I mean alliances, I mean the alliances between the units that you buy.
I see. Okay.
So every creature in the game has an origin, and their origin has a specific buff tied to it. Then there's an alliance, and that alliance has a specific buff tied to it.
I see. Okay, so they want to try to find good alliances, strong alliances based on the origins of their creatures here.
That is correct.
All right, sounds good.
So usually, what I would do personally on a regular round is I start buying units. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get a 2-star in the early game. That's usually pretty good for anyone. And then I will sure just start buying everything. Okay. I'll just get everything, waste my gold for the first, let's say, 4 to 5 rounds.
Yeah.
And after that, I'll start getting an idea of what the game it's giving me. Because at the same time, it's RNG-based, right?
Yeah.
It's a completely RNG-based game. You never know what you'll get at the beginning of every round.
Sure. All right.
So we're starting to see already some of the players are taking the advantage.
Okay. And now it's damage-based, right? Because you say it's a battle of attrition. So, to win this, you have to be the last player standing out of these 8 people right here. So I believe if I saw correctly, everybody started off with 100 health.
That is correct.
And so now as the rounds progress now and they fight through, they're taking damage. So I'm assuming if they get down to 0 points, they're going to be eliminated, and that's how that works.
That is exactly the end of it.
All right. So about how long does a full set take like this?
We could say about 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes. There's like I said, I've been watching the game very closely, and before some of the games could be slower. Now I tend to believe that the games take a little bit longer, so more closer to 30 minutes.
Okay.
It depends how crazy your luck gets too, because you can get an alliance that can destroy people in one turn. I believe before the patch, sorcerers were very strong.
Okay.
They were ridiculously strong. I remember playing against somebody that had 9 sorcerers, and if I reached the 5-second mark, my board just exploded and everybody died.
Nice.
Yeah, it's one of those little experiences.
Okay. Now, I see here where they started at the beginning of the round. You mentioned there's the Ring of Fire there that gives them the buff, and is that persistent now throughout the rest of the game?
That is persistent, and it also takes the slot of an item.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So if you leave a unit there, you can only give two more items, but as the game progresses, you'll get more. There will be more hexes in the field that are affected by this Ring of Fire. Okay. And now we have another round of carousel. So this gets a little bit more interesting because players already have a defined idea of what kind of stuff they want to play, right?
All right.
Usually the players who are at the bottom, they will be let go of their cages first. And it goes progressively to the person who is in first place, which has a golden ring.
Okay. So the person in first place gets to choose first from the carousel?
No, the person in last place gets to choose first.
Oh, okay, that's
and
nice.
And the person in first place gets to choose last.
Ah,
so you basically
It keeps it balanced between the rounds
That
here
is
like
correct.
this. All right, that's cool.
It's a good way to balance, because if you're in the last place, you're in dire need. You get to see the carousel first and be like, okay, that's what I want. That's what I need right now.
I see. Okay.
This can help me survive the game.
Okay. Now, I saw an adorable little, like, green kitty monster here. Can you tell me about that green kitty?
So these little creatures actually are called little legends.
Little legends.
Yeah.
Okay.
They I don't know how they came to be. I imagine they came to be because of the game.
Sure.
But they work in the same way as a unit in the game. Actually, it's kind of like a skin that you would get in League of Legends.
Okay.
It basically gets you basically equip it, and when you start a game, you can choose between many of them, and they get the silliest dances. There's even one of them that looks like a little monkey.
I love it.
And
I love it.
if you do Control-3, he will power up like Goku.
Oh, very cool.
Oh,
very
yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Get some good, get some good yelling going on there.
Exactly.
Gotta get stronger
And
than that.
it's just a representation of your player. As you level up, you will get more slots for more units, because one level means one character on the board. Right now, most of the players are around level 4 or 5.
Okay.
And as you grow up in level, so does your little legend.
I see. Now, see, we come down here. If we look at the player on the bottom right there, I can see he's got more than, say, 4 or 5 units. So but he's only able to play, the 5 at a time because of his level?
Because of the level, that's correct. He can only play 5 units.
I see. Okay.
So he's right now going with an Inferno combination, and I believe that the Inferno combination, what it does is that when your units hit, they will actually deal some burn damage to the characters they hit.
Okay.
So it has several stages. Like most of the alliances have several degrees of how much of a bonus you get. Currently, the player on this side has 3 level, so a level 1. Okay. And if he gets 6 Inferno units, then there's more damage. If he gets 9 Inferno units, there's more damage.
I see. All right. All right, so they're going into their next round here, it seems.
Yeah, that's correct. So 3 Inferno units, and he actually made a change and has a Blade Master bonus too.
Okay.
The Blade Master, one of my favorite bonuses,
yeah.
It actually lets all Blade Master characters hit twice.
Oh, nice, nice.
And like I said, it has 1 attack, and when you get to 4 Blade Masters, it adds an additional attack, and when you get to 6 Blade Masters, that's 3 attacks in a row that you can get with your characters. Okay. So there's like a lot of new classes. Like I actually printed a cheat sheet because there's so many.
Now you showed me this before the tournament began, and I'll be honest, I immediately in my mind said no, I'm not going to understand this. But it's intriguing though. Like these are all the different kinds of combinations that can be had with the different characters.
Back in my days.
Okay, back in the day.
Back in my days.
Back in the day, we're talking like
about
a week ago. Yeah, about 3 days ago. Yeah. Okay, back in the day. Yeah.
We did not have that many. Many classes. Now the game has diversified so much.
Oh, okay.
There are so many possibilities. It's hard to keep track.
Wow.
Yeah, it is very hard to keep track. I've seen some classes that even have like the really high tier classes have more than 3 bonuses on them. So it really gets interesting to the point of like, what are players going to do now? Because you never know. You never know. You might be gearing towards something, and then the game will just start throwing you something else, and you're like, maybe I can go through this instead.
All right. So your best of intentions may not actually be able to you may not be able to see that through to the end because of how the RNG works.
That is correct. I mean, sadly, it is an RNG based game. Although it has been told by Riot many times that they will be trying to work on something of the sort to try to curb the RNG a little bit too much, because it has happened before where you go through all of your creep rounds and there's absolutely no items.
Sure.
And that is devastating because items make the difference in this game.
Gotcha. All right. Now, so they're eventually going to continue to progress through rounds. I could see they're 5-on-5, 5-on-5, so now they're able to put, 5 minions down.
Exactly.
About how many, what's the max? What are these guys going to be able to get to at a maximum level here? 9. Okay. So as a max level for all the players, they're going to be able to play 9 minions at a time.
You can reach all the way to level 10, but nobody does it. Almost nobody does it.
Nobody does.
Because the investment in gold, you get 1 experience every time that you finish a round.
Okay.
So eventually you reach a point where you have to make a decision. Either you want to level up so you can have more characters in the board, or you want to keep rolling or just amassing your gold, because you can also amass gold. Basically, as you can see on the left side, there's these little pieces of gold floating over there.
Yes, I see
this is interest. So let's say right here on the first player, there's 2 of those. That means that every round the player would accumulate 2 extra gold.
Oh, okay, I see.
Besides of the either the winning streak bonus or the losing streak bonus. So it keeps going on like that. You keep accumulating more and more gold. So you have to come to a place where okay, so right now I need I need to put this unit right here,
Okay.
or I need to keep rolling because I'm almost leveling up this unit.
Right.
So there's a lot of strategy involved in the game.
It definitely seems like it. Yeah, yeah. And you can see a lot of strategies here because, again, I mean, once you place your units and you're there and the combat starts, it's out of your hands.
Exactly.
You know, right? That's kind of the point. Is like you're setting up for potentially what could be your best play, and then you're just hoping the combat comes in your favor and that you've made the right decisions.
Exactly. But like just to give you an idea, let's say player number 1 over here, it has 4 level 1 alliances, so that's a strategy. Player over here is missing 1 unit for a level 2 alliance on only 1, but it's the only one that he carries at this moment.
Okay.
Over here we have a level 2 alliance, and that player actually won.
Wow. Okay.
With several units on the board.
Yeah,
over here
that's
we
a
have
pretty strong end right there from the looks of it.
Yeah, they have. I can see mages and wardens. So wardens provide damage reduction to the warden characters. Mages deal additional damage with magic skills.
As mages are up to do.
As mages are usually up to do.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah.
The higher also you progress with your levels, the higher chance to find higher tier units.
Gotcha.
So they usually have little colors. Level tier 1 units, they don't have any sort of border around them. Tier 2 units will have a green border. Tier 3 is blue. Tier 4 is purple. And then there's the legendaries, which are tier 5. And then I believe with Rise of the Elements, they added 1 more tier.
Yeah.
Specifically for Lux.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So she's like the ultimate unit.
I see.
I've never seen her in action. I
Yeah.
keep waiting.
She's that mysterious here. She's too rare.
I don't. She's very expensive. She's the first
she's
7 gold unit in the game.
Oh wow. Okay.
Usually, it ends at the 5 gold cost for the legendary units, which are the tier 5.
Alright.
But she's the first 7 cost unit.
So very expensive. Very expensive.
Very expensive.
Now, is the reason because you have to restock your units between rounds if they die?
No, they come back.
No. Okay.
They come back. But you do collect units because you want them to level up.
Okay.
And when they level up, usually you'll get your level 2 unit, and you start seeing them more, and then, you get 1 more level 2 unit. And then when you get that second level 2 unit, you're going to be like, maybe I can get this level 3 unit.
Yeah, okay.
So you start like, usually when I play, I get frantically re-rolling until I get those units that I need, and then
that's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. Nice.
It's usually not the right the right way to go, because you definitely don't want to lose all your gold.
Right.
Looking for the 1 unit. Right.
But that's how you like to play. So
that's how I like to play.
Like.
I like to have the 1 level 3 unit that is going to save my game.
You do high risk, high reward.
High risk,
that's your
high
play
reward.
style. I like it. All right. It's very cool. All right, so we're on to a new round coming up here. So,
we're
what are
in
we
round
doing?
Round 3, and this is the 6th match.
All right, so now I'm looking at our players on screen right now. I see our upper right, our player 2 position here. Looks to be in last place with 43 hit points.
43 hit points, and I actually see the first level 3 unit of the game.
Oh, okay, but in there, so they have a level 3 unit.
Somebody has a level 3 unit, but it's not that
Somebody
player.
does.
Somebody.
Okay.
I saw the pop up, and I'm trying to look at the player. He's not in the screen. We'll see it later. But
Okay.
there's the first level 3 unit has come into play.
Okay. All right, so let's see how that pays up.
Hopefully, most of the time it really pays. It really pays up.
Okay, so we'll see. So, and then from what we can see here, who's the highest health player? Still seems to have 91 hit points. If I'm reading that
91
right?
hit points. No longer at 100. Because I think it's pretty hard to stay at 100.
Everybody's taking some damage at this point.
Everybody's taking some damage, but there's already people really reaching that halfway point.
I see.
The last player is unfortunately already past the halfway point. He might be the first person to leave this game.
Oh,
unfortunately.
no. Wow. I see that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we've switched viewpoints now to the other half of the room. I'm not sure which half, but we're looking.
I don't know which half either, but I'm trying to look for that level 3 unit somewhere.
It's somewhere hidden in here. We'll find it. Now tell me this. I'm noticing on the board here we see our player in position 3, 7 out of 7, 6 on 6, 5 on 5.
So that is the amount of units that you can have on the board at the moment.
Now, why is he at 7? Why is the other guy at 5? What has he done differently now to have more units?
My guess is going to be that he had a better round in the game.
Okay.
He probably got luckier, or the alliances that he's working with are quite better than the other players. So really, that winning streak bonus, it starts making a difference, because your first 2 games will be like 1 extra gold, but then it gets 2, then it gets 3, then it gets 4 gold every time that you win. That gold starts piling up, and right now he's on a 4-win streak.
Nice.
And I believe that the maximum is 7.
That's
seven win streak, and it just caps there.
Okay,
but
so
that gold starts that gold starts piling up.
Yeah, at that point, you're making a lot. Yeah.
But he only has 10 gold left.
Okay.
Like, if you can see all the other players, they have 53, 34, 36.
So he's invested pretty heavily.
He has invested pretty
on,
heavily on having that level 7.
Well, I mean, it seems to be paying off. He looks to be in second place now.
It does seem to be paying off.
Yeah.
Second place, definitely. It already has a level 2 Mages. Actually, the last level of Mages Alliance.
Nice.
So seems to be going for a Mage build. I see a level 2, a level 1 Brand. I see a level 1 Trash. I do see a level 2 Talia. She has some very interesting abilities. She gets to push people away.
Okay.
I'm trying very hard to remember the name of this character. I'm having a mental block right now.
That's okay. I'd say I'm just going to be like, oh, it's the purple shiny one over here.
Yeah, it's the purple guy.
The purple shiny guy.
The purple shiny guy that I can't remember his name, and he's going to kill me. You know, he's going to kill me.
The purple shiny guy is going to kill you, man? Come on. Well, that's not cool.
His ultimate is pretty nasty because he deals so much damage.
All right.
It can potentially one-shot a character.
Wow. Okay. All right.
It can potentially one-shot a character.
All right. Well, that's fine. We will not make the purple shiny guy upset.
There you go. Vager.
Okay, there you go. You remember now.
I remembered.
When it came down to when the life was on the line, you remembered. That's good.
So, Mages, I'm probably going to go with the Mages for a possible winner.
All right.
Mages are usually very strong. They're very hard to deal with. If you had a good front line that can keep your Mages from taking damage, they can be indestructible.
I see. Okay, and now we see over here with
Although
our current
I take it back. I take it back. Mages just got destroyed.
He just got destroyed, huh? Oh wow, yeah, that's a healthy amount of damage he just took there.
64, all the way back to 64 damage.
Okay. Now we still see here in our player in the player 4 position here. Now he's definitely in the number 1 position now. He's got 91 hit points, still 91. So.
Still 91. I think we're gonna go with that player.
You're feeling pretty strong right here. You're feeling pretty confident.
You know, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But still at 91 HP, it's pretty hard.
So you're
and I see very strong units on the board, several level 2s, several good alliances, Blade Masters. I love playing with Blade Masters.
He's got a pretty good stacked deck right now. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why I like Blade Masters. Probably because one of my favorite character in the game is a ninja and a Blade Master in TFT. Okay. Which is Shen. Although I think he's not there anymore. For now.
He'll come back.
He better come back.
One day he'll come back.
He's my favorite unit. So Riot better bring him back.
Riot, if you're watching the UGL Twitch stream, which why wouldn't you? Please bring back Shane. Bring back Shane, please. We need him back. There we go. They heard us. I know they heard us. All right. They don't miss a UGL stream. Don't worry.
Oh, actually, our number 1 player just lost his match.
Oh,
and you can probably notice that there's already two of the little X's with the fire swirling.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I see that. So now it's like there's more on the map now, so there's more affecting this.
It can really get complicated because it's a thing about positioning, right? It's like maybe you want a unit to get that bonus right there, but the other player knows that
he knows you want to go there.
He knows that you might want to put a unit there, so he might group up all his units there to just kill that unit immediately.
Sure, yeah. Now here we can see in player 4 position here, he's down to 16 HP. That seems to be a pretty bad position to be at right now. Okay, can you take 16 hits, 16 points of damage in one round like this? Is that a possibility?
Maybe not at this point. Okay. I don't put it past because you'll still unless you get ultimately destroyed, like obliterated, that there's no units left. Then yes, it's a possibility. But at this stage, like right now with the current status of the board, that's 3 damage. There's still chances. There's more than 3 damage, but there's still chances.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
I believe there's a crave round coming soon. Coming next.
Oh, he's down to 8. Oh gosh.
Down to 8.
Oh gosh, he's down to 8.
I believe our first player might be leaving, but now there's a carousel round.
They got to pick, yeah.
So our last player.
So he's gonna get first pick.
He's gonna have first pick.
So who's he picking here? Who's he get?
Let's see. He's going for that Singe. He went for that Singe. So Singe is now one of the new units that came in the game because of the patch, and he has his own alliance.
Oh, okay.
He's an alchemist, and if I look at my little cheat sheet here, I'll tell you right away what the alchemist does. Oh yeah, they move through units. without stopping.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
I don't know if you ever played League of Legends.
Back in the day.
So you probably remember the classic proxy farming of Singed. The guy who just leaps poison everywhere.
Sure, I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah.
So
I don't
I'm
really.
going to assume
yeah.
that this unit does exactly that.
Okay, very
he
nice,
gets on
very
the
nice.
board, he starts releasing poison, and he just walks around.
Ah,
I would like to
okay.
see that.
Nice. Yeah, I think back because I played years ago back in League, right? And I used to play Annie, and Annie was my favorite. Is Annie still around? Is she still viable?
Annie is new in Rise of the Elements.
Oh, okay.
She's Inferno, and I believe she's also no, she's Inferno and she's a summoner.
Well, it makes sense.
When you get a Summoner Alliance, your summon units have bonus health and bonus damage, and you can imagine her ultimate will be T-Burst.
Of course it would be, yes.
So I actually don't believe I've seen any player playing Annie, but she can be very interesting if you go for a Summoner build. That is something also new, the Summoner builds, when you get you can play Syra, and Syra will start spawning plants everywhere, and the plants just start shooting at the characters.
Nice.
And you can have T-Burst on top of that. Malzahar is also new, and he's also a Summoner.
Cool.
So you can imagine it was a pretty big change. I was really surprised, and this has been in the PvE for a really long time.
Yeah.
People were telling everybody about all the information available, and it was quite impressive.
Nice.
But now that it's officially live and I see it with my own eyes, I was pretty excited. And I believe
we lose somebody.
We lost a player.
No, we lost
our
player.
first player.
No.
We lost our first player.
Who? No. All right. Well, hey, round of applause.
Round of applause for the
Congratulations.
first player.
Oh, that's so sad.
And we might be losing another player this round. There is another player with just only 8 hit points, and it's this player right here.
All right. Well, let's send the vibes, send the positive vibes to the guy with the 8 HP.
There goes Singe.
Oh, is he done?
He's doing his thing. He's just
doing
walking
his thing.
around.
Oh, he's got the poison. What a jerk.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
He's just walking around.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my God!
Let's see what happens. Is this?
That Olaf is Tyrion, and he won, and he actually won.
Oh, nice. All right. See, we sent the vibes.
Still in the game.
He's still there. Very
that
cool.
Olaf is quite powerful. He has 3 items already stuck in them.
Nice.
I see 2 Rage Blades, and I believe what is a Sword Breaker.
Okay.
Some of the items are a little bit too small for me to be able to tell what they do. But the Rage Blade will give you damage and attack speed.
Yeah.
And for an Olaf, that's pretty good.
You say now I got to tell you something here. You keep saying the word Olaf. All right.
Olaf.
Now, and I'm sorry because I'm a father. I have small children, and so when you say Olaf, I'm immediately
I am not talking
thinking,
about Frozen Olaf.
I know, but in my head, I'm immediately picturing a dancing snowman, like a talking snowman here, and I'm not seeing him on the board, and I'm a little disappointed now.
He is actually the big Viking with the 2 axes.
He's a big Viking. See, and again, like now in my head, that doesn't mix. That's a cross. So
Players are going right now through round creep. So there's always chances for more items right here. Or gold if they get unlucky.
Sure.
I always find that gold is unlucky. For some reason.
All right.
I like, what do you want to do with gold? I don't need gold. I need items.
Yeah.
I see one of our players with a Nikos help. Fun little item that they added. It will give you a duplicate of a level 1 duplicate of any unit that you have.
Oh wow! Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
It's a very interesting item.
So and that's useful, right? Because you can combine units, right?
Exactly.
So you want to.
So what if you're missing that one unit?
Right. So you take that item.
You take that
boom,
item. You make a duplicate.
do your combination. You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. All right.
I believe that the empty board on the corner is the player that suddenly left us.
It is. Yeah. Press F to pay respects.
Press F to pay respects.
Pay those
for
respects.
The, for
pay those respects. All right.
Our first victim of tonight, but we still have 6 more victims to go.
Seven
more victims.
Well,
to
I mean
go.
6.
Well,
There will be a winner.
There will be a winner.
Yeah.
So there's 6 victims more to go.
But I mean, maybe he's going to be a victim because he's the last one left standing, and it's like that's a lot of guilt, right? Your survivor's guilt at that point.
I have seen many times this game just be turned around.
You sure?
I have personal experience being in first place.
Yeah.
And then you just that one guy gets lucky and just gets the right units, and then you're gone.
I hate that one guy.
Yeah.
Every time with that one guy.
Every time with the one guy. The one guy that will just get the right unit, and then you're gone.
Gotcha. All right, so we're taking kind of a quick peek now. So now again, our player in position 1 now, and fourth position now, player in first place is actually down 64 HP.
64
so
HP.
taking some hits now back from when they were still in their 90s. So So yeah, like you said, it's definitely looks to be a back and forth kind of game.
I see an Annie.
There's an Annie?
There's an Annie on their board.
Oh, that's
it's
so cool.
not currently in play, I believe. Oh, no. Annie just went on the board.
You know
That
what?
is a level 2 Annie.
All right, well, now I'm rooting for this guy. I'm rooting for it.
Or is that a level 1 Annie? I am not sure.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what level Annie is. As long as Annie is here, I think that's a good thing. So let's see how it pays off.
So
Go, Annie, go.
Do we get to see T-Birds? That is the question.
That would honestly make my entire night. That would make my weekend if I could see this. Don't die, Annie. Stay alive, Annie.
Oh, there goes Annie, but she managed to get T-Birds out.
You got Timbers. Yes, yes. This is the best part of the night right now. I'm so happy. All right. Now Timbers
And that
here.
Timbers is wreaking havoc, actually.
He is.
Oh, no, there he goes.
What happened? What happened?
Oh,
Come on,
no,
Timbers. Come on, Timbers.
oh.
Oh, no, that's all right. It's all right.
Timbers saved the day, though. Timbers saved the day.
Definitely did.
Timbers saved the day.
Oh, look at that. All
So
right.
actually, we now get full screen.
I know. Look at this. Look at this. I can see so
I
much
can
more
actually
now.
see what's happening.
All right.
I can actually see the items.
I see Annie now, so we're still here. So I'm good.
Yeah, level 1 Annie. Level 1 Annie. So we'll hopefully RNGesus will be
Wait.
kind with this
Wait.
player.
Somebody else is out.
Oh, somebody out. Oh yeah, it is out.
All right. Great job. All right, great job.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
was Nimu Ale, the last person out.
That
I
was-
can actually read the names
Oh,
now.
now we can see the names. All
So
right.
we got Ichiban in second place, Dan Nami third place, LCS Max Slot in fourth place, Fane in fifth place, and Fire Spirit 85 in the last place.
Yeah. All right. That's a
And
tough.
I'm going to assume that we're watching Niskander's screen right now.
That seems logical.
Our
I'll give
number
you
one
that.
player. That Olaf is destroying the board.
Yeah.
As you can see, the big biking,
But-
just smacking
So
everybody with their
not
axes.
the snowman.
Not
But
the
where was
snowman.
Annie? Annie was there. Tippers was there. But we're taking some damage
Yeah.
here. Oh, okay.
Niskander took a lot of damage, but still in first place.
All right. So we're down to.
And Fire
Oh,
Spirit
Fire
is
Spirit's
out.
down. All right, Fire Spirit.
Spirit.
Round of applause for Fire Spirit.
So that leaves Nami in last place and with first pick, and she goes for the. Is that Force of Nature I see on the board?
I
believe
don't
that
know.
might be
You
Force of
tell
Nature.
me. You tell me.
Well,
What-
It's still very hard to say some of the items, but
so what's a force of nature? Why?
Force
why
of
would
Nature
that be a
will
good
add
pick?
one character to your
Yeah, okay.
to your stack.
All right.
If that is no, I believe that is something else. I believe that's called Quicksilver.
Oh, okay.
And it actually gives you a shield when you're the target of a magic attack.
Nice. Very cool.
If I'm not wrong,
All right.
because I've been wrong in the past.
Well, you're not wrong now. I want to say, I think you got this. Okay, so we can see now the items he's got over in his pool.
Yeah, Niskander picked an item, and she did what a lot of players do. She just went straight for the item, did not care about the character.
Yeah.
So you get the character in your bench, sell the character, keep the item, just give it to Asir.
Sure. That's good.
And we'll see how that pays out for her.
Right.
We
But
said that Nanami just got a level 2 Veigar, level 3 Veigar.
oh, okay.
So
All right,
that might be
nice.
packing a punch.
Yeah. But see, there's still a mistake though, because Annie is not on the board, and I feel
she's
that's
right there.
No, she's right there. Never mind. She's
You
good.
see
All right.
Annie.
I'm so happy right now. I love Annie. All right, this is good. All right, let's see where we're going. So,
Annie might be out.
Annie,
and
go die.
there's Tibbers.
Yes, Tibbers is here. All right, go Tibbers.
Tibbers
man.
is not doing very well.
He is
bro.
not. Is that Olaf who's hurting him here?
No, that big guy is Yorick. He's
Yorick,
a light character and a summoner, I believe.
Yeah.
Interesting about the light characters is that when they die, they will heal the other light characters in the board.
Oh, okay.
So you
Oh,
gotta,
look at that. I'm sorry. Sorry, but we just saw that Iskander.
Niskander
dropped
actually
to second place.
dropped
now.
to second place, and we have Ichiban in first place now.
Nice.
Danami actually moved back to fourth place, and now is LCS Max Lot in last place. We can see there's in Nixander's board there's a Singed for sale.
Okay.
Poison and an Alchemist. Let's see. Oh, she's going for that Singed. And we see a Tarek. Crystal on Warden. Oh, 2 Tareks. That is fun. That is very fun. She just re-rolled 3 times and
Yeah,
got,
I
and
saw
got the
that.
unit in those 3 rolls. So
Wow.
that would be the moment where I would be pulling my hairs.
Yeah.
Because you just keep a level 2 unit.
Oh wow, yeah.
But well,
that's-
of course, it's like, RNGesus, but
Right.
it happens.
It happens.
It happens
but
to
now,
the best.
But now combat's already in play right now. So is he planning for his next round right now? Is that what's going on?
Exactly.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
right now is the combat round, like probably trying to fish for that unit.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to come out, and Niskander is
Ooh,
taking a lot of
wow,
damage.
some big hits right there. Nice. Wow.
That
all
is
right.
a lot of damage
That-
from Fane.
Wow, dropping all the way down to 4th place.
So we still have Ichiban in first place, and Fane goes all the way to second place.
Wow.
So there's still a lot of hope.
There is, yeah. You can definitely see it now, like in this latest stage of the game. Oh, there's a dragon.
There is a dragon.
What's up with the dragon?
So this is a creep round.
Okay.
The only difference is that you don't
round.
get little creeps, you get an actual dragon.
Ooh, nice.
And the dragon has a really big item on it. It's usually a really good payoff.
Okay.
This particular dragon has a rapid fire cannon. It's really good when you put it on a ranger.
Now hold on a second. Why does the dragon have a rapid fire cannon?
You know, it's a very good question.
I thought so. Yeah.
You know, to me the most fun was when I fought a dragon who had a guardian angel.
Oh, okay.
So I killed the dragon and then he came back.
All right, I'm okay with that. That one's awesome. All right, so now they're gonna try to kill the dragon.
You can try to kill the dragon. Ideally, you want to get that item.
Yeah. So he's trying.
Yeah.
Does everybody get to fight a dragon right now?
Everybody gets to fight a dragon. Right now,
Nice.
we're still looking at Nick Sanders' screen.
All right.
So
he killed the dragon.
He killed the
got the
dragon.
dragon.
She killed the
Yay!
dragon.
Killed the dragon.
See, a dragon with guardian angel.
Oh, look at that. All right. Got some heals going. That's good.
So this is Ichiban's screen that we're looking at. Getting that level 7 experience.
Okay.
All that experience for level 7.
So now you
so
can have
we get a new
one more unit.
We got level 2 light.
Okay.
Alliance, 2 rangers, and 2 shadow.
Okay.
So we'll see what our guardian angel is going. Going to the Nasus.
He's jumping on that guy over there. All right.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh, I see a level 2 Aatrox, light Aatrox. Not to be confused with regular Aatrox, who was in the previous version of the game.
Of course, right?
Of course.
Wouldn't want to make that mistake.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Different ability. I believe his abilities are the same. It's just the alliances that are a little bit different. He's no longer a demon. He's no longer a blade master. He's a shadow light. He's a light. I believe he might be a blade master. So yeah, he's still a blade master.
Okay.
Like you can see here on the left side.
Yeah.
All of these grayed out bonuses are basically not active.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh.
Oh, that is a giant wave coming out from the Nami.
Yeah.
And a lot of explosions coming out
There
from
are a lot of
Veigar,
explosions.
but they didn't cut it out. And Ichiban wins his round.
I see this. Yeah.
Still in first place.
Very
and that was Niskander out.
Oh, nice.
Niskander is out.
Niskander. All right. So
this leaves us with only 3 players.
we're
So
down to 3.
we're down to 3. One of these players will play against a ghost of the other players.
Okay.
So they will be fighting a random player out of all of them with balanced units for the level.
Gotcha.
So we still have 2 more rounds before we do 1 more round of carousel. We'll see if we lose another player.
All right. Yeah.
At that point,
McSlot's kind of hurting over here down with 8.
I think I'm going to root for Ichiban. He's got good units, although Nami might be making a comeback too. We'll never know.
All right. So we're serious. So we're following Ichiban right now. So we're going to see how he turns out.
Oof.
Oh.
That just deleted 2 units.
That was pretty nasty.
And I see 2 tippers in the board.
There are 2 tippers. That is the best amount of tippers. 1 tippers is great. Oh, no, they're both dead.
They're both dead. And Ichiban. Oh, is he going to eliminate them? That Nami? I believe that might be enough damage.
Oh! Is he gone?
1 HP.
He's got 1 HP. He's got a chance. He's got a chance.
1 HP and a dream.
And a dream. That's right, yeah. It's a big dream.
And LCS max out with 8 hit points. So if those 2 players lose their next round, Ichiban will be our winner.
This might be it. Yeah, this could be it.
Ichiban will be our winner.
All right, let's see.
And I am quite surprised that I'm seeing a game almost to the end, only at level 7.
Yeah.
It's very normal to see them reach up to all the way to level 9, but
wow.
I am quite surprised.
Yeah.
So this might be our definite round.
This could be it. All right, well, let's see what happens. They're going into the next combat phase.
So best of luck for everybody. We'll see what happens.
All right. The battle transpires.
I see a lot of Glacier from the other side. Oh, the first light unit just died, so a lot of HP is transferred to the next players.
Oh.
1 more player, but he still has the Guardian Angel, so he's going to come back. That Olaf is destroying that poor Aatrox.
Oh my gosh. That's the Olaf?
Yes, the big unit is the Olaf, but it's gone, and there's the last unit left.
No.
Oh, that is... he's gone, LCS.
Wow, all right.
LCS Max Lot, our last victim.
Wow. So
and now we're down to our last 2 players.
The final 2 here.
The final
Iskander
2
and that Nami.
with the 1 HP and a dream.
Wow. So
1 Olaf goes for Dynami, and let's see what Ichiban going for. I believe that's a Rek'Sai or a Nocturne.
All right.
I was not able to look properly. He was just right on top of it.
All right. So what does that Nami have to do? Like what should be like their main goal right now?
Dynami right now, it's probably the best solution would be to properly place your units, make sure that your tanks are in the right place, getting the damage, and that your damage dealers are free.
Okay.
They're not getting hit by the hard hitters from the other team, right?
Right.
But I'm really thinking that Olaf was very beefy.
It was pretty good.
It was a pretty beefy Olaf.
He held his ground.
It did held his ground, but we'll see what happens.
All right, here we go. This could be potentially the final
Potentially the
combat
last
phase.
round.
Let's see what we got. Oh, what is that big thing over there? That's so cool.
That is Malphite.
Well, Malphite looks like a beast. All right, let's see how he does. Now.
Oof. That is one unit gone from the other side.
All right. Oh, there's a Tibbers.
Two Tibbers.
Two
actually.
Tibbers. Yes. Come on, Tibbers. Double Tibbers. All right. Got
is the dream true? Is it actually?
He's
is
staying
this
alive.
actually
He's keeping
happening?
it alive. He's keeping it alive.
Oh no! Oh no!
Get the heroes. Get him. Get him.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
1
Nice.
XP and a dream. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe that I'm actually seeing this.
That's amazing. And you know why? Because of Annie and Tibbers.
I need 5 minutes because there's a manual tiebreaker right now. So Phil needs 5 minutes.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Yeah. He needs 5 minutes. All right. That's good. All right. So here we go. Final.
So
round.
back to the game.
All right. Back to the game. So that Nami really holding out there.
So we're doing a little bit of spying actually here, looking at the board of the other players, see what's happening.
Okay,
That's normal. It's allowed. You can go see other players.
Sure. All right, here we go. Here's the combat
So there has
phase.
been a little bit of repositioning. So we'll see what it actually changes for Ichiban.
All right, he's got to get through that big Colossus. He's got to get through the Tibbers. What does he got?
I believe that repositioning.
There's the Tibbers are here.
The Tibbers are here. Veigar is doing his magic, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Oh no!
There's-
No!
No, there's only 3 units.
No,
That
the
is
Tibbers
end.
are down.
That
The
is the end
Tibbers
for
are
this
down.
Nami.
No, the Tibbers are
There's
back.
2 Tibbers.
Yes, go Tibbers. Now they're down again. No,
Oh,
there
it's
it
over.
is.
It's over. Ichiban is the winner.
Ichiban. Wow. All right. Well, congratulations. Where's Ichiban? Yeah, I know. We got this. Thanks, buddy. Where's Ichiban at?
Where
Raise
is
your hand.
Ichiban?
Wow, congratulations,
Congratulations.
man. All right. Wow. All right. So they need a few minutes just to do kind of a quick tiebreaker round between a couple guys. So right now we're going to do what's called killing airtime. Okay.
Sounds good.
So don't let. Oh wait, my mic was on. welcome,
Hello, Phil.
Hey, it's Phil. Round of applause. So for you guys who are part of the TFT team or members of the UGL or part of our fan base, Phil has been like a founding member of the UGL, and he was also the admin for the Teamfight Tactics tournament here. So thank you very much, Phil, for everything. Great job. Now, Phil has got some announcements. He's going to be bringing up the winners, and I'm going to give him the mic. So here you go, buddy. All right. I'll do the trophies and stuff for you. Go.
All right, thank you very much, everybody. So, as you saw, it was a fun match. It was a league, which means it's a point-based system. Thus, the winner of the match wasn't necessarily the winner of the league.
Oh,
yeah.
That is news.
So, we do have 8 players, which means all 8 will get a small prize. Small prize.
Ooh.
So if everybody can come on over, get their little... So you each get a Temu mouse pad. I mean, you guys stay on theme. So in our last place, we do have Numenil, a valiant effort. Surya followed up with the same amount of points, but that was the tiebreaker with the amount of matches won. Followed by Fire Spirit and LCF Mixloth. Awesome participation, guys. Now, 4th place, Fane. Would you come over, please? Fane, you get this amazing little trophy. And you get first pick of the awesome mugs. The Bob Ross.
Excellent choice.
3rd place goes to that Nami. Valiant effort. Thank you. Which mug? Ah. 2nd place. Well, Ichiban. Congratulations. And by 1 point, Niskander, 1st place. Congratulations. Come on over. High five, girl. Yeah. And you get the best one. So, there are your champions. Thank you very much. I'll be handing this back over to Nolan.
All right, thank you very much, Phil. And also a round of applause for my commentator, partner in arms. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was great having you up here. All right, thank you, guys. Okay, so it is, we're going to take just a few-minute break now while we do the switchover for the Rainbow Six finals. So during that time, I'm going to do a couple more raffles, right? Yeah, all right, good. Raffles are